you have money and you chase women, and guys, you can call in and do this too, like the the links there. If you have money and you chase women or buy them, which do you prefer? I'm going to translate that. Validational sex versus transactional sex. Transactional is you buy, okay, pay to play. Some guys like that. Validational is she's blowing up your phone because you've been busy all day, and she's like, I've missed you and I haven't seen you enough and I want to see you tonight. And she comes over anyway and, like just does the most mind-bending stuff for you in the bedroom. Like, that's validational sex. I don't pay for it. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't, it's not fun. It's not fun to pay for. I don't get that. Like, you pay in other ways. Yeah, you buy her dinner. Yeah, you entertain her sort of thing. But the ultimate transaction, I get why some people do. They're like, I just don't want to deal with dinners. I don't want to deal with listening to their and doing the resume and the interview and all that kind of stuff. So I'll just buy it. Fine, but it's not going to be as enthusiastic as a chick that actually when you have a chick that genuinely wants you and will do anything for you, it's probably one of the best things out there, aside from driving fast cars. The most fun you can have with your clothes on, driving fast cars. In my opinion. Yeah, that's my thing. What was it? Not a question, but I want to say most of the world's problems are ultimately because of weak men. Yeah, 95% of men are invisible to women. They're weak. They simp for women. What's her name? Sophie Rain, that OnlyFans creator. In 1 year, she made 44 million or something like that. She made more than the entire, and it wasn't just a little bit more. I think it was almost double the entire NBA professional payroll for players. She made one thought because she looks nice. I mean, she's not okay, she's attractive. Okay, she looks nice, makes over $44 million off of simps. So that's the pull of simps. The NBA with all their the franchises and their city teams and their advertising and everything that they do to get attention on screens cannot compete with one single thought that's able to pull in almost double their entire payroll. That's how things are. What supplements and vitamins do you take daily? That's a good question. I mean, I take my supplements. It runs in the mid-roll out. If you guys want me to run through them right now, I'm happy to do that. That's fine. Shop, present, share screen. So these are the products over here. I take the testosterone booster. I take the DK combo, which is a vitamin D, DK blend. You need the K with the D so that it takes the calcium out of your arteries and moves into your bones where it should be. Zinc, which is it's a vital mineral. You need it for pretty much every bodily function. It's incredibly important. DIM, used to use estrogen, which is also included in tea. But if you have higher estrogen, like if you have tender nipples, you can take extra DIM. I don't take the fat burner. I have a large vat of an oil product, but this is a great product if you want something in a more compact container. This is a AI CDG. Great product. Magnesium, I take this. It's a fantastic magnesium product. This is a nitric oxide booster, Alpha Pump. It has a little bit of creatine, but it's mostly a nitric oxide booster. So it has L-arginine, L-citrulline, all the things that gets your blood flowing. It's also good for, by the way, bedroom fun. So if you have a big night planned of, bedroom fun, then take this an hour or two before that. Trust me, she'll appreciate it. Alpha T Support is a great product. This is the protein that I use. It's a beef protein. And by the way, what I do is I blend my beef protein with collagen and I put it in the fridge and I make a basically chocolate jello. It tastes fantastic. This is an amino acid blend, which I always have in my metal sipper sort of container. I sip that throughout the day. This is a sleep product that I also have that I also use. And there's a whey product. I don't use the whey product because it gives me gas because I'm lactose intolerant. Like I have issues with dairy products. So I have the beef product. So the reason why we have beef and whey is cheaper to make and obviously costs less, but beef protein is a better protein for those of you that are like me that get gas from whey protein. So there's your answer to that question. You can find the link to all of that at the Unplugged Alpha Collections, all products. I'll just copy and paste them through all chat. And use subscribe and save for this stuff, guys, for the product line, because it'll ship it to you on a regular basis, so you don't have to worry about picking it up. All right, we have some call-ins over here. Let's see what we got. Let's give it to Daniel first. Daniel, what do you got for me? Unmute yourself. Come on, guys. Unmute.
Hello. Good.
There you go.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I have two questions. I'm sure you aware of the whatever podcast where there's this discussion about the gender dynamics.
Okay.
And I've noticed that there are a lot of girls out there that they shame men, that they want unconfident and hyper submissive women. But at the same time, you have women out there like Sharon Stone or Jennifer Connelly, who when they were in their prime, they were everything but unconfident. But guys would fall over. Them. They would do everything to have a woman like that, and yet they were everything but unconfident. So it kind of doesn't make sense, their complaint.
Sorry, so what's the question about the girls on the whatever podcast? Because you're talking about actors and like the roles that they play aren't them in real life. So what's the actual complaint that the girls are having that you're making reference to?
That they shame men for wanting unconfident women.
I don't think men want unconfident women. We want women that aren't bitches. Look, we want women that are pleasant to be around, that are useful in our lives. So I think that the interpretation a lot of women have, and you'll see this on my Ladies Night podcast, is that they don't like the idea of basically yielding to a man, and they think that a man wants a challenge. The idea that it's got something to do with confidence or not having confidence has got nothing to do with it. It's about a pleasant, useful, sweet, pure kind of woman. That's what men want. Like, the thing that women don't understand, that like, they use the term the ick, right? Like, women get the ick when the guy's too soft or he's too needy or something like that. The thing that gives men the ick, that grosses out men that like nothing else, is female promiscuity. Men don't like whores on a long-term basis. Like, they'll have fun with her, right? Like, they'll pump and dump her, but they'll sit there dating a girl and she'll talk about her like a promiscuous past. And he's not going to say anything about it. He'll just be like nodding his head, but he'll make a mental note. He'll bang her that night and then never call her again, right? So they cook up these ideas that, it's about, men not being confident, or why don't men like man up, or why can't they put up with confident women or something like that? It's got nothing to do with confidence. It's that they're not worthy of anything long term.
Got it. Understand. And perfect sense. And one more question. There are a lot of women out there who are very upset over AI girlfriends or female sex bots, potentially replacing men as mate. But to me, it just doesn't make sense, because it's women that initiate most of the divorces, and it's women that reject most of the men. So why would they get upset over this?
I've never heard a woman say that she's upset or threatened by AI or by sex bots, because the kind of guys that use AI or sex bots are the kind of guys that can't get laid. They don't want anything to do with anyway.
Okay, well, it was just what wasn't women per se. It was the articles out there that I'm sure
articles are articles. Like, people just write articles for attention and like people clicking, because when they click the article, then there's ads on it, and that's how these pages make their money. But I don't think that's true. I don't think women are ever going to be threatened or worried about AI or sex bots, because men want real women. They don't like, unless they can make a sex robot nearly identical in experience to what it is. Like, if it's indistinguishable, that's when women should feel threatened. But until they can make it indistinguishable, they got
like
they're
in
never
Blade
going to
Runner,
feel threatened about it.
Like the ones in Blade Runner.
Yeah, sure. Like, let's have that conversation when they actually create it in real life, not in the movies.
Yeah,
right?
got it. But
Makes sense?
what you said makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I've got. So
Okay.
thank you for your explanations.
Thank you, Daniel. See you,
Yeah.
buddy. Guys, the link to call in is pinned in the live chat of YouTube. I'll grab it again real quick and put it in all chat for those of you that missed it earlier. Copy, call in and ask me anything. Yeah, it's kind of an unusual question to like, I've seen some of these articles and a lot of them are just stupid. They're just designed to like get people to click, but I can't see a woman being threatened by something that has no resemblance or remote accuracy to a real woman. It's just not going to like, it's not even competitive. And they're not even going to care until it's competitive. So until it's almost indistinguishable, they're not going to give a shit. Like there's no threat to them. And the guys that are going to use them are the guys that they don't want anyway. So it doesn't really matter. All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.